Switch is going to be a threat to PlayStation and Microsoft because the Switch has all the power in its hands right now. It might not be the most graphically advanced piece of hardware on the market, that's fine. But it has one thing that neither PlayStation nor Xbox have going for it. And that's it's able to compete with the mobile market. And in case you've been living under the rocks for like the past decade and a half, you carry a mobile device on you pretty much the entire damn day, called your phone, right? Alright. Well, a 3DS is pretty damn good. A lot of people carry those. Hell, I was at work the other day and somebody was playing their 3DS while waiting on their fucking food. So, people carry those with them. People carry Vitas with them if they have one, which I don't know many people who do, but they carry those with them as well. So, the Switch is able to compete in that market. It's also able to compete in the core market. Now, graphics, as much as you people like to be graphics whores, don't matter as much as you want to make them seem like they do. Because if they did, I have got to ask you, why are you fucking playing on an Xbox One when we know Xbox is, got zero fucking games that are exclusively on that piece of plastic, meaning they're only found on there, you can only play them on that piece of plastic. We know that doesn't exist. So why own an Xbox at this point? PlayStation 4. You're on a slippery slope too. You're almost at the point of Xbox One. You have a few games that you say are exclusive to PS4. And while you have a few that are exclusive to the PS4, you do have a few that are PlayStation 4 only, but they are found as well on the PC, which means you're playing this dangerous game too. So you need to be careful. You are running neck and neck with the why own a PlayStation 4 when I can just get the fucking thing on PC. Nintendo isn't playing that game. Nintendo isn't playing, hey, our games are available on PC. They're not playing that. They're playing, you want to play Mario, you buy a fucking Nintendo fucking product. That's the game they're playing. You want to play Mario Kart? Buy the Switch. You want to play Zelda? Buy the Switch. You want to play Pikmin? Buy the Switch. You want to play Kirby? Buy the Switch. You want to play Pokemon? Buy the fucking Switch. That is Nintendo's game. PlayStation and Microsoft, I don't know what the fuck is going on with you two, because it's almost like every time a new exclusive comes out for either one of y'all, you seem to want to put it on PC or share it between the two of y'all, and that's just not really a good look. A lot of people don't want to sit there and try to figure out whether they want to get it on a PS4 or an Xbox. And if it's on Xbox, Xbox is putting it on PC. So if you're graphics whoring about it, are you not going to get it on the PC? See where I'm going there? So the Switch is outselling PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One within the past couple of weeks and or month. Makes perfect fucking sense. One, it's a hybrid. Two, the games that you can get on it, which there are more than just the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Zelda game, you fucking morons. Oh, it's only a Zelda machine or a Mario Kart machine. There's not anything else. What about that Fast RMX or that I Am Senzu or whatever, the eShop games that they do have that are not hard copies unless you get them imported from Japan? There are a few other titles, even the Bomberman, fuck Konami, I'm not buying it because it's Konami, but there are a few other titles. Just because they're not main big fucking name titles doesn't mean that there's only legitimately two games. That'd be like me saying that VR doesn't have but two fucking games. I'd be lying. There might be only two games that I want to play, but I know there's more than fucking two games. So, there's more than just two games. Calm down. But the Switch is outselling both of those makes perfect sense. It is a hybrid after all. I don't have to be confined to the television. I'm not confined to my TV. I can get my phone, I can get my Switch, and I can go. I can leave my house. I can take it to my friend's house. I can take just the Switch and the charger and go to my friend's fucking house. I don't have to take a dock with me. And if he's got one, me and him can link them together and play together. This is a huge, huge positive thing to have, and creates a huge problem within Xbox and PlayStation. PlayStation because PlayStation has failed with Vita, and Xbox because Xbox just doesn't want to get involved in the handheld market. So of course Nintendo is on a roll with the fucking Switch. Are you kidding me? I can't believe the Switch is doing numbers. I can't believe your simple ass thinks that it's not. I'm sure you were hoping it wouldn't do numbers because you want the core market, just like PlayStation and Xbox, to remain what it is. But gaming is not going to always be in front of a television, which is why PlayStation and Microsoft were the two biggest names to be threatened by mobile gaming. You think it was computer? Computer doesn't give a fuck about mobile gaming. It's computers. Computers are more concerned about the graphics behind the game and the power put out by the game. They don't give a fuck about mobile gaming. Hell, they have majority of these mobile games on computer. You know, Facebook. Yeah, those games. That's what you're playing on your phone, jackass. So, they're not concerned about it. So, again, mobile gaming, which is what the Switch does too, they do the mobile side, just like the 3DS. They're competing on the mobile market, which, again, if the Switch continues down this path, will change the way PlayStation looks at how they have to develop a PS5, if they ever do, and the way the Xbox will have to develop the next Xbox, if they ever do. It is a big fucking problem for both of them if the Switch does not slow its traction down. I mean, it is. I hope it doesn't slow down because the Switch is an amazing thing and it has big fucking potential, major fucking potential that I don't think anybody has ever really thought to see through. I mean, PlayStation Vita had all this potential in its palms and Sony just kind of dropped the ball, and that's Sony's fault. Sony, you could have had this going for you years ago. You just didn't go with it. You didn't run with it. So again, this, you might have been afraid. But then again, that was your handheld. This is Nintendo. And Nintendo's not afraid of the handheld market. They never have been. Sorry if that gets under your skin. But again, the Switch is doing well in sales, which I kind of said they were going to do when they first came out because it is a handheld. Handhelds are well received, especially from Nintendo here in the States. And it might take a little while for the games to come out, which is normal on Nintendo's handheld market. But even still, we're looking at Nintendo releasing first-party games, and their first-party games, in case you haven't ever paid attention, first-party Nintendo games are 90% system sellers. 90% system sellers. You release a Mario Kart, that's going to move some switches. You release the Zelda, moving some switches. You release Mario Odyssey, systems are going to move. Mario Odyssey is due out by the end of the year. Christmas time is going to be a huge time for the Switch to just be sold as the Switch. Mario Odyssey is going to double that. I'm telling you, the Switch is a huge problem for PlayStation and the Xbox. Not just because it's a Nintendo product, but because every time a Nintendo first-party game releases, it's going to be one of those system sellers. And the way the Switch is designed is just automatically one of those things people are attracted to. Because, hey, I can take the fucking thing with me. I have mine here with me, and if you've been paying attention to my videos, you know that I'm not at my house. This isn't where I live. I am house sitting, and I have my Switch with me here at this place. And that's a huge thing, is I'm able to have my Switch with me here, and I can play it here. So that's a huge positive. I don't have to, break everything down and carry a huge bulky fucking bag and worry about, $500 worth of equipment for a PS4 and an Xbox One. I can literally take this small piece of equipment that has a carry case of its own, and it's durable. It's very easy to carry. It's that simple. Switch is selling well because the Switch is very simple. It's very simplistic. The more simplistic it is, the more it's going to sell. Regardless of how you may personally feel about it, it's going to sell. So yes, the Switch is doing perfectly well. The PS4 might have sold 60 plus million over the course of 3.5 years. But I'm not talking 3.5 years. I'm talking now. Recent numbers. Recent numbers show the Switch is dominating both PS4 and Xbox One. And also, I can destroy PlayStation 4 by saying this. 60 million. Let's break down 60 million. 40 to 50 million of that came from the base model. The bigger one that one. 40 to 50 million of those, well, actually 45 to 50 million of those, are the base model. How impressive is Sony really doing? I'm not taking anything away from 60 million. I'm saying your base model, Sony, your base model. The one I have, the 2-layer that are the same layer on the top and bottom, yeah, that one. That's the one that sold the majority of that number. The mass majority. Over 50% of that 60 million went to your base model. Now that you have 1 terabyte models, you're still not doing impressive. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but you're not. Even with the idea that you're releasing a terabyte model, the Switch is still beating that ass. And it's because it's hybrid. People like the idea of, hey, I can plug it into the TV and it's on the TV, or hey, I gotta go, let me take it with me. That right there is what's beating that ass. Just beating that ass consistently. Say what you will, but that is honestly what it is. And Xbox, I'm sorry Xbox, I love my Xbox. I game all my first person shooters on my Xbox. Destiny 2 is going to be on the Xbox. I'm sorry, I don't like the PS4 for first person shooters. I don't. But Destiny 2 will be on the Xbox, and that's where I want to play it, so I will have it on there. But Scorpio, I am very concerned for your future due to the fact you are missing the biggest key ingredient. What the fuck makes you so special? And if anybody says fucking power, feel free to reach out and slap the shit out of them ignorant sons of bitches. PlayStation 4 at least has exclusives you can't find anywhere else. And Nintendo has exclusives you can't find anywhere else. Xbox One, if you don't get exclusives that you can't get anywhere else, meaning not even on PC, Scorpio is gonna be dead in the water. It's gonna be DOA on day one. Understand what I'm saying to you? So, there you go. That's all I got for you guys. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. And I will see you guys next time. Deuces.